हाँ मतलब प्रभु जी मेरा वो नेट बार बार जा रहा है और आ रहा है। वापस मैं उधर से कर रही हूँ, फिर से आएगा तो बताना प्रभु जी, अगर सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है तो। श्री राधाया प्रभुता मधुरिमा की शोभा मदिया शौक्यम शास्त्रमत् अनुभवता कीदृशं वेति लोभात् तद्भावाद्या समाजनी सचिदर्भ सिन्धु हरिन्दु संकर्षण कारणतो यशाय गर्भोदशाय च पयाब्दिशाय शीर्षस्थ यस्यां समायातीते व्यापी वैकुण्ठलोके पूर्णेश्वरे श्री चतुर्व्यूह मध्ये रूपं यशोद्भाति संकर्षणाख्यं तं च नित्यानन्दरामं प्रपद्ये। मायाभट्टजान्धसङ्गाश्रयाङ्गः श्रीकृत्य साक्षात् कराम्बोधि मध्ये केश्यां कां शशि पुमन् आदिदेव तं श्रीनित्यानन्देश्यां शां शीलगर्भोदशाय यन्नदामदातो तं श्रीनित्यानन्दरामं प्रपठे। यस्यां शां परमात्मा अखिलानां कोष्ठा विष्णु भाति शुद्धादिष्टानन्दरामं प्रपठे। महा
महाविष्णुर्जगत्कर्ता मायया यशुजति यदः तस्यावतारमेवायम् अद्वैताचार्य ईश्वरः। अद्वैतम हरिनाथ अद्वैतात। कुसुम माता जी, आपका आवाज बरोबर नहीं आ रही है। हरे कृष्णा।
You take Aruna.
या अद्वैतम हरिनाथ अद्वैताचार्यं भक्ति संख्यनाथ भक्तावतारमीशन्तम् अद्वैताचार्यम् आश्रये। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। जयतां सुरतो पंगोर्मम मंदमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्बोजौ श्रीराधा मदन मोहनौ दिव्य वृंदारण्य कल्पाद्रुमाद्यः श्रीमत् रत्नाघार सिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमत् राधा शील गोविंद देवो प्रेष्ठालिभि सेव्यमानौ स्मरामि। श्रीमान् रासरसारंभी वंशीवट तटस्थितः कर्षन् वेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथाय श्रियस्तु नः। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। मंगलाचरण चैतन्य भागवत। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ
जयतां
युगधर्म पालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ नमस्त्रिकाल सत्याय जगन्नाथसुताय च सभृत्याय सपुत्राय सकलत्राय ते नमः। अवतीर्णौ सकारुण्यौ परिचिन्नौ सदीश्वरौ श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानन्दौ द्वौ भ्रातरौ भजे। स जयति विशुद्ध विक्रमः कनकाभकमलायते क्षणः वरजानो विलम्बिसडभुजो बहुधा भक्तिरसाभिनर्तकः। जयति जयति देव कृष्ण चैतन्य चन्द्रो जयति जयति कीर्तिस्तस्य नित्य पवित्र जयति जयति भृत्यास्तस्य विश्वेशमूर्तेर् जयति जयति नित्यं सर्व जयति जयति नित्यं तस्य सर्वप्रियाणां। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। वर्सेस फ्रॉम श्रीमद् भागवतम। न यत् पद पदं हरेर्यशो जगत् पवित्रं प्रणीत कर्हिचित् तद्वायसं तीर्थमुशन्ति मानस न यत्र हंसा निरमन्त्युशिक्षयः तद्वा विसर्गो जनताग विप्लवो यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबध्वति अपि नामानि अनन्तस्य यशवन्कितानि यत् शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवः। यस्यां वै श्रूयमाणायां कृष्णे परमपुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पद्यते पुंसा शोकमोहभयापः। आत्मा रामश्च मुनयो निर्ग्रन्थ अपि उरुक्रमे कुर्वन्ति अहेतुकीं भक्तिम् इत्थं भूतगुणो हरिः। कृष्णवर्णं त्विषा कृष्णं साङ्गोपाङ्गास्त्रपार्षदं यज्ञैः सङ्कीर्तनप्रायैर्यजन्ति हि सुमेधसः ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमभीष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चिनुतं शरण्यं भृत्यार्तिहं प्रणतपालभवाब्धिपोतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दं त्यक्त्वा सुरेप्सितराज्यलक्ष्मीं धर्मिष्ठ आर्यवचसा यदगादरण्यं मायामृगं दैत्ययेप्सितमन्वधावत् वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दम् अक्षणोफलं त्वादृशदर्शनं हि तनोफलं त्वादृशगात्रसङ्गः जिह्वाफलं त्वादृशकीर्तनं हि सुदुर्लभा भागवता हि लोके ऐश्वरस्य समाग्रस्य वीर्यस्य यशसः श्रियः ज्ञानवैराग्ययोश्चैव षण्णं भग इतिङ्गना। नाम संकीर्तन। हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः गोपाल गोविंद राम श्रीमधुसूदना गिरिधारी गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत सीता हरि गुरु वैष्णव भगवत गीता श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे। दंडोत प्रणाम ऑल डिवोटीज, दंडोत प्रणाम नारायणी माता जी। हरे कृष्णा।
Powerful voice. 147. Chapter number 9. 147. So here the prayers are from Brahmaji. Whether in this birth or in the next birth, let me be always your servant. In any species I take birth, let me always be fixed in your devotional service. We are seeing these prayers even in the Bhagavatam class also. So let us see. In the Srimad Bhagavatam 147, in the Srimad Bhagavatam 10.47.67, Nanda and other cowherds speak as follows. Now what are they speaking? Let us see. Karmabhir bhramyamananam yatra kvapishwarechaya mangalacharite dhanye ratirnah Krishna Ishware. Wherever we are made to wander about this world by the Supreme Will, Supreme Lord's will, in accordance with the reaction to our fruitive work, may our good works and charity always grant us love for Lord Krishna. So wherever we are wandering, this is what Nanda Baba and all the cowherds they are speaking. So wherever we are asked to go, let us have the love for Lord Krishna. Athaiva sarvamate bhakti se pradhana mahajana patha sarva shastrera pramanam. Therefore, the path of devotional service followed by the Mahajanas is the best in every respect. Mahajano yenagata sapantaha. The next verse itself which has been put. This is confirmed in all the scriptures. In the Mahabharata, Vanaparva 31.3.117 it is stated. Tarko apratishtaha shrutayo vibhinna nasavarishiriyasya matam na bhinnam dharmasya tattvam nihitam guhayam mahajano yenagata sapantaha. A personality whose dry arguments are not inconclusive. A great personality whose opinion does not differ from others is not considered a great sage. Simply by studying the Vedas, which are variegated, one cannot come to the right path by which religious principles can be understood. The solid truth of religious principles is hidden in the heart of the unadulterated, self-realized person. Consequently, as the Shastras confirm, one should accept what the Mahajanas advocate. My voice is heard, no? Yeah. Dry arguments are inconclusive. Tarko apratishtaha shruteyo vibhinna. They are inconclusive. And then, Nasav rishir yasya matam na bhinnam. Suppose there is a great personality. His opinion is not differing from others. Still, he is not considered as a great sage. So, a great personality whose opinion does not differ from others, so that doesn't mean that he's a great sage. And also, just by studying the Vedas, Vedas have many branches. It is not that one can come to the right path. So, what is there? How to understand then? Where is the right path? Just follow the unadulterated, self-realized persons. That is Mahajanas. Whatever Mahajanas advocate, that we have to do. Then Bhakti Balashuni Prabhu Bharatira Ukhe Hari Boli Garjita Lagila Prema Sukhe. So hearing from the mouth of Keshav Bharati that Bhakti is greater, the Lord loudly shouted the name of Hari in ecstatic love. So Lord wanted to know from the mouth of Keshav Bharati. He wanted Keshav Bharati to speak. Because when you say Bharati, they all come Shankara philosophy. In Mayavad, Shankara system, there are sannyasis. Their designation is Bharati, Saraswati, Puri, like that. So whether Keshav, because now Lord has taken initiation from Keshav Bharati, he wanted to know the heart of Keshav Bharati. Anyhow, he knows everything, but still he wanted to speak. He wanted Keshav Bharati to speak so that the world will know that Keshav Bharati is a great devotee. Though he has a title of Bharati, but he is not a sannyasi from Shankara philosophy. Prabhu bole, ami katadina prathibite. Thakilana yei satya kahila tomate. The Lord declared, I will stay for some more time in this world. I am telling you the truth. यदि तुम्ही ज्ञान बड़ा बोलिते आमार प्रविष्ठाम प्रवेशिताम आजी सबे समुद्र भीतर. I wanted to hear from you what you are saying. Jnana is better, greater, or bhakti is greater. It is good that you told Jnana is greater, or I would have entered the ocean today. Shri Gaur Sundar said, I have stayed in this world all this time just to establish the supremacy of devotional service. If in his position, as a guru, Keshav Bharati would have minimized devotional service, then Gaur Sundar would have wound up his pastimes by entering the ocean. That is what he says. Because I've accepted you as a guru, and if the guru says Jnana is superior, and then Gaur Sundar would have wound his pastimes. Santoshe dharena Prabhu Guru Racharane. Guru O Prabhu Re Namaskare Pritamane. In great satisfaction, the Lord caught hold of the feet of his Guru, and his Guru affectionately offered his obeisances to the Lord. Then Guru also offered the obeisances. Prabhu bole yara mukhe nahi bhakti katha tapashikha sutra tyaga tara sabavha. The Lord said, for anyone who does not discuss devotional service to the Supreme Lord, giving up the shikha and brahmana thread and engaging in austerity are all useless. That means taking sannyas is useless if a person is not discussing about Krishna. If people who cultivate Krishna consciousness do not discuss topics of devotional service, then their activities like severe austerities, vows, and acceptance of Ekadanda sannyas after giving up shikha and brahmana thread are all useless. Bhakti vina prabhura jikyasa nahi yara. Bhakti rasamaya Sri Chaitanya avatara. The Lord did not discuss anything besides devotional service. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was the incarnation of the mellows of devotional service. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed by his example. So devotee should be engaged only in discussing the pastimes of Lord. Ratri dina ekona janena bhaktagana sarvada karena nritya kirtana garjana. Forgetting whether it was day or night, the devotee is constantly engaged in loud chanting and dancing. Sri Gaur Sundar never approves of any irrelevant rituals devoid of devotional service. एकदिन अद्वैत सकल भक्त प्रति बलीला परमानंदे मत्तहै अति. So one day Advaita Prabhu was intoxicated with ecstasy. He spoke to all the devotees. Let us see what did he speak. Shuna bhai saba ekakar samaval mukha bhari gai aji Shri Chaitanya Rai. Please listen, oh my dear brothers. Let us all come together and glorify Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ajiyara Kona Avatara, Gayo Yanai, Sarva Avatara Maya, Chaitanya Goshani. Today we will not glorify any incarnation other than Lord Chaitanya, who is the source of all other incarnations. Say Prabhu Karila, Sarva Jagata Uddhara. He has appeared to deliver the entire universe. Ama Sabha Lagi, Ye Gauranga Avatara. In this way he has incarnated as Gauranga for our benefit. Sarvatra Marayandra Prasade Pujita Sankirtana Hena Dhana Ye Sakala Vidhita. Because of him we are worshipped everywhere. Even we are worshipped because of him. It was he who introduced the wealth of Sankirtan. It is well known throughout the world that Sri Gaur Sundar has established the supremacy of Sankirtan. In Sri Gaur Sundar's own words, Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate. All glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which fully refreshes everyone. Snapanam means taking bath, na? Snapanam. Refreshing. Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtan. So it's only Sankirtan movement which refreshes everyone. Nachiyami tomara Chaitanya Yashagao Simha Haye Gahi Pache Mane Bhayapao. I will dance while you all sing the glories of Lord Chaitanya. For if I sing as loud as a lion, you will all be afraid or frightened. So his Garjana, if Advaita Acharya will sing, it will sound like Hunkara. It will sound like a roar of a lion. So if I do that, you all will be afraid. Prabhu say, Apana Lukayena Nirantara Akrudha Pache Hayena Sabara Ye Dhara. Lukayena. Lukayena means he has concealed himself. Apana Lukayena. So they were afraid that he might become angry. Akrudha, Pache Hayana, Sabara Ye, Neither. So they were all afraid. If he sing the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he may get angry. Tathapi Advaita Vakya, Alangya Sabara, Gaite Lagila, Sri Chaitanya Avatara. Still, Advaita's instructions cannot be disregarded. Therefore, the devotees began singing the glories of Lord Chaitanya. Nachena Advaita Simha Parama Vibhala. When they were singing the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Advaita Acharya danced and he became overwhelmed in ecstasy. Chaturdike Gaya Save Chaitanya Mangala. So in this way, all the devotees, they were around him. They were singing the auspicious glories of Lord Chaitanya. Nava Avatarer Shunya Nama Yasha Sakala Vaishnava Haida Anande Vivasha. All the devotees became stunned with ecstasy. And they were singing the holy name of Lord. And they were singing the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is a recent incarnation. Apane Advaita Chaitanyara Gita Kari Baliya Nachena Prabhu Jagata Nishtari. So then when he was dancing, Advaita Acharya was dancing, He sang a song he composed in glorification of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for the deliverance of entire universe. So he made a wonderful song. Shri Chaitanya Narayana Karuna Sagar Dukhitera Bandhu Prabhu Muradayakara Muradayakara. O Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are Narayana himself. You are an ocean of mercy. You are the friend of the distressed. Please be merciful on me. So in this way, he made a wonderful song in glorification of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that you are the same Narayana. You are the ocean of mercy, and you are the friend of the distressed. Dukhitera Bandhu. And then, Mora Dayakara, please be merciful on me. Advaita Simhera Shri Mukhera Ye Pada Ihara Kirtana Bade Bade Sakala Sampada. So in this way, by chanting this verse which issued from the mouth of Advaita Simha, all one's opulences are increased. Just by singing this line, Sri Chaitanya Narayana Karuna Sagara Dukhitera Bandhu Prabhu Muradayakar. You can include this in our morning prayers.
Yes, Brahman. Yes, Madam.
Chaitanya Narayana, Sri Chaitanya Narayana Karuna Sagara Dukhitera Bandhu Muradayakar. Sri Chaitanya Narayana Karuna Sagara Dukhitera Bandhu Prabhu Muradayakar. Easy it is. You can learn it immediately. केहा बोले जय जय श्री सच्चिदानंद केहा बोले जय गौरचंद्र नारायण. Some said, some chanted jai सच्चिदानंद, some chanted jai गौरचंद्र नारायण. जय संकीर्तन प्रिया श्री गौर गोपाल जय भक्त जनप्रिय पाषंडीरा काल. All glories to Sri Gaura Gopal, who is fond of Sankirtan. All glories to the Lord, who is dear to the devotees and who is death personified for that is. So in this way, Advaita Acharya danced with great enthusiasm as the devotees sang the names, the qualities and pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. So this verse can be put in the group. You can type and put this verse. So from 173 we'll do tomorrow. So now we'll start with the Stotra ratnam. Just give me 1 minute. So we are in the 18th verse or 19th verse?
18, Mataji.
18th verse. यो नित्यमच्युतपदाम्बुजयुग्मव्यामोहत सवित्राय मेने अस्मद्गुरो भगवतो अस्य दयेकसिन्धो रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये. श्रीमान वेंकटनाथाय कवितार्किककेसरी वेदांताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तं सदा हृदि. Vashivadan, now we'll do with the 18th verse, Stotra Ratna. Is also known as Ratna Rashmi. Nice name, Ratna Rashmi. Vashivadanyo Gunamandru Jushichihi Mrudur Dayalu Madhura Sthiram Samaha Kruti Krutagyaha Tvamasi Sabhavataha Samasta Kalyana Guna Mruto Dadi. Let's see. In the previous verse, we saw that how Lord is transcendental. We have here material world with the 7 coverings. We have 3 gunas. We have pradhana, we have purusha, we have paramapada. Then only when a person surrenders to Lord, he can understand his mangala vigraha. That is having 6 gunas, Shadaishwarya. Now, Lord has kept Vishwa in his control. That is why he is a controller. He is a supreme controller. That is why he is Ishvara, Parameshwara. Not just Ishvara, he is Parama Ishvara. Vashi Vadanyaha Gunavana. This is one of his wonderful quality. He has kept the whole universe in his control. And then he is Parama Udara. That means he is more compassionate, most compassionate. Just now we are seeing the compassionate form of Chaitanya, of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Many times you are seeing there is a connection of Stotra Ratna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's verses when we do together. So now about the Dayalu incarnation has been spoken. That he is the most compassionate incarnation is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Krishna is a compassionate, the most compassionate person. Can we show compassion to anyone? Sometimes we feel very pity for someone and we try to give some more love and extra care. That's good, give, but don't be so much overwhelmed that that we forget about devotional service and we give priority to all this socialism, nationalism, altruism, all these things, humanism, humanitarian, all these things are just waste of time. You can be compassionate, but real compassion is what? Jivadaya Krishna Nama Sarva Dharmasana. If someone is suffering, na, make him also chant, you also chant. That is a real way to show compassion. You also chant, let him also chant. If we waste time in any other things, talking all type of nonsense, trying to like some children suffer. And what we do, we try to play with the child. We try to think that we will give some time pass we can do with the children, will pass their time. But actually we are making them suffer more. Sometimes because of their karmas, they are suffering. So what we have to do, we should chant, they should also chant. And by chanting, what will happen? That is the highest compassion what we can give. Because by giving the suffering, again, Krishna is Udara only. He is actually nullifying he wants to remove our karmas. And he is really Dayalu. And real Daya is, he has given this material world to us so that we can reclaim our consciousness. And then, how is Krishna? He has all the wonderful gunas, Gunavana. That means he has wonderful gunas, Shadaishwaryas, Shadgunas. And then Krishna is Ruju. Ruju means he is very straightforward. It is not that he has something in the mind and he will do something. No. His man, that means his thought process, his vachan, his body language, is everything is very, very simple. So someone may say he's expert in politics also. So one may feel that he's a very political person. In Mahabharata, we can see how Krishna plays politics, like as some people say. But no, that is also wonderful. That is also sarala. It is wonderful. Though Krishna seemed to cheat others, but actually it is for the others' benefit. It has many things to be learned. Like when Bhishma Pitamaha took a vow that I am going to kill the Pandavas the next day. Krishna sends Draupadi. So some may say, oh, Krishna cheated. But Krishna wants to prove that I keep the words of the devotees. That is why Krishna is Satyavrata. Mrudu. How is his vachan? Very mrudu. In Ramayana you find the talks of Krishna. He is Purva Bhashi. He starts the talk, initiates the talk, you can say. It's not that he waits for somebody to initiate. No, if he only initiates the talk, Purva Bhashi, Mita Bhashi. He talks less. At the same time, Hita Bhashi, Satya Bhashi, Mrudu Bhashi, Priya Bhashi. So how is his vachan? His vachan is so beautiful, so wonderful. It's not Katu vachan. Even though he speaks truth, like Krishna wants to tell to Arjuna, you fool. But how did he say you are talking like a pandita? He did not say that you are a foolish person. He spoke in such a way that it sounded so wonderful. So that is how we should learn. How should be our speech? Sometimes by our speech we insult so many people. But Krishna teaches us how to have a wonderful speech. Dayalu. In this way, he is so kind to us. Madhura. Madhura. Madhura, Madhura Bhashi, Mrudu Bhashi, Priya Bhashi. Madhura means it sounds so nice. It is said, when Krishna speaks, it sounds like a song. That is why Bhagavat Gita we have said. It's actually Vachana of Krishna. It is not Gita. But when Krishna sings, then how wonderful it will sound. So he is Madhura Bhashi. And then Sthira. He has Sthira Swabhava. He appears in this material world, but he is not affected by this material nature. Material nature is wavering, but spirituality does not change. Krishna is Sthira Swabhava. Na sato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sata. Ubhayorapi drishtantah tadayos tattvadarshini. Spiritualism is Sthira, but materialism is changing. And Krishna, who is the source for material world, spiritual world, is Sthira Swabhava. He is Samaha. Samoham sarvabhuteshu. He is Samaha. He is equal to everyone. So that means he is not cheating anyone. Though Hiranyakashipu and everyone felt that Krishna is having so much of partiality, Krishna is taking the side of the demigods. But Krishna is actually favoring the demons. He is favoring the demons by standing on the other end, and they can look at Krishna and give up their body. He is Samaha. Kruti. Kruti means he is very expert in taking the actions very fast. Tatpara. Kruti. So a devotee also should have these qualities. They should not keep the things hanging. They should be smart enough to do everything fast. And then most important, Kritagya. Krishna never forgets, even if a small thing done to him. In Ramayana, it has been very explicitly said. Even if a person says, "Oh Krishna, I am yours," Krishna immediately gives him, he's not done anything more. But Krishna gives him all the fearlessness. Tavasmiti yachate, abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etat just by saying Kritagya. If somebody has done something small to him, Neha Vikramanashusti Praktavayo na vidyate Salpamapya sadharmasya trayate mahato vayat. Even if a small thing is done to him, Krishna does not forget. And what we do? We forget everything done by others to us. But we remember what we have done to others. That is our nature. Tvam, you are Asi. This is your nature, Swabhava. This is your nature, O Krishna. You're so wonderful. Samasta Kalyana Guna. In this way, your qualities is actually auspicious for everyone. Just by hearing these qualities, we should pray to Lord, oh Lord, let us imbibe these qualities, because devotee is part and parcel of Krishna. Not only part and parcel of Krishna, Krishna's, he is belonging to Krishna. So naturally, he should have all these wonderful qualities. Amrutaha Udari. In this way, Krishna's qualities are like Amrita Sagara. So we can take some drops of it. A bindu of these qualities, a drop of these qualities will actually make us more divine. So Srila Prabhupada, by giving us the process of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, is actually making us come to understand this divinity, these qualities of Krishna. That is why when we say, I love Krishna, oh, I love Krishna, that means I love Krishna's name, I love Krishna's qualities, I love Krishna's form, I love Krishna's devotees, and I love Krishna's pastimes. That is why more we hear. See now here, Nathamuni, Nathamuni's grandson, that is Shripad Yamunacharya. He is singing such a beautiful Ratna Rashmi. That means it is Stotra Ratnaha. It is the jewel of all the stotras. That is why it is said, Lakshmi Natha Samarambhan, Natha Yamuna Madhyavan, Asmad Acharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. That is why we have to hear from the authoritative sources. And like just now we saw, Mahajano yena gatasapantaha. When we hear from authoritative sources, we can understand Krishna is a person. Krishna is not impersonal. Krishna is a person. And Krishna has wonderful qualities. And if we hear more about Krishna, we can imbibe these qualities within us. So here we'll stop. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Srila Prabhupada.